Practical strategies that worked for us. When I look back at our journey with Zayan, it's truly been a mix of trial, error, creativity, and heart. Over the years, I've learned that consistency, flexibility, and love can go a long way. Here's what we've been doing in our everyday life that really helps Zayan and helps me too. Visual supports. One of the first things I discovered was how much Zayan thrives on structure. We started using visual schedules, first and then boards, token boards, social stories, and even visual timers. These tools turned our chaotic mornings and transitions into smoother routines. Now he knows what's coming next, and that predictability gives him comfort and confidence. Communication. In the beginning, we relied heavily on PECS, picture exchange communication. Then we experimented with an AAC device. Eventually, we found a rhythm focusing on verbal communication. I simplify my words, ask yes no questions, and use the 5W1H: who, what, where, when, why. It's amazing to see how this small shift made conversations more natural and less frustrating for both of us. Sensory regulation. Zayan's sensory needs are a huge part of our daily life. We've built a whole toolkit around it: deep pressure hugs, rough and tumble play, body brushing, and joint massages. Weighted blankets became our bedtime heroes, and outdoor play, from scooter rides to nature walks, gives him the sensory input he craves. Watching him laugh while zooming down a path on his scooter reminds me how much nature helps calm his body and mind. Behavior and emotional regulation. We focus a lot on positive reinforcement. Simple things like high fives, praise, and stickers work wonders. Keeping our routines consistent helps him feel secure, and giving choices lets him feel in control. We also use emotional flashcards and created a cozy, calm corner where he can retreat, breathe, and name his feelings. Slowly, he's learning that it's okay to feel and that feelings don't have to overwhelm him. Diet and nutrition. Food was once one of our biggest battles. Zayan was extremely picky and relied on formula far too long. I started a food diary, set a meal routine, and began recreating his favorite foods with healthier ingredients. It took time, but we got there. Now he's eating better, and I add multivitamins and probiotics to support his gut health. Small wins, but they feel big. Play and learning. Playtime is where Zayan shines. I follow his lead, whether it's cars, trucks, or favorite characters. I model imaginative play and sometimes use video games like PlayStation or Nintendo Switch as motivation for other goals. Music and dance are our happy spaces too, moments of pure connection and joy. Health management. One of our toughest challenges was his severe dental decay. We eventually had to go through dental surgery under general anesthesia in the US. That experience taught me how crucial proactive health management is. Now we have a fun oral care routine, complete with social stories, songs, and reward charts to make brushing less stressful. Transition tools. Transitions are still tricky, but we've found small comforts that help. Zayan carries a transition object, usually a tiny toy car or a fidget, whenever we go somewhere new. We also keep a sensory tool bag with items that help calm him. Those little things make big transitions a bit easier for both of us. Each of these strategies wasn't an overnight fix. They were lessons learned through patience and love. What I've realized is that there's no one-size-fits-all approach. It's about tuning into your child, understanding their cues, and finding what works best for your family.